How do I find ethically sourced raw ingredients for my dog? In recent years, there has been a growing awareness and concern among pet owners about the sourcing of ingredients in commercial pet foods. Many conscientious dog owners are now seeking ways to provide their furry companions with a diet that not only meets their nutritional needs but also ensures the ethical treatment of animals and the sustainability of the environment. This video explores the importance of ethically sourced raw ingredients for dogs, the challenges involved, and practical strategies for pet owners to find and incorporate such ingredients into their canine companions' diets. Understanding ethical sourcing for dog food. Ethical sourcing in the context of dog food involves selecting and utilizing ingredients that are obtained through humane and sustainable practices. This includes considerations such as animal welfare, environmental impact, fair labor practices, and overall ethical treatment throughout the supply chain. In the realm of raw dog food, which often relies on meat, vegetables, and other unprocessed ingredients, finding ethically sourced options becomes a significant aspect of responsible pet ownership. Challenges in ethical sourcing for dog food. Supply chain complexity. The pet food industry, like the human food industry, has a complex and often opaque supply chain. Raw ingredients may pass through multiple intermediaries before reaching the final product, making it challenging for consumers to trace the origin of each component. Lack of transparency. Transparency is a common issue in the pet food industry, where companies may not disclose detailed information about their sourcing practices. This lack of transparency can make it difficult for pet owners to make informed decisions about the ethical implications of the ingredients in their dog's food. Misleading marketing. Some pet food brands may use marketing tactics that create the impression of ethical sourcing without providing concrete evidence. This can mislead consumers who are genuinely seeking responsibly sourced products for their pets. Limited availability. Ethically sourced raw ingredients might be less readily available than conventional options. This can pose a challenge for pet owners, especially those in areas with limited access to specialty pet stores or local suppliers of high-quality, ethically sourced ingredients. Strategies for finding ethically sourced raw ingredients. Researching pet food brands. Conducting thorough research on pet food brands is crucial for finding ethically sourced raw ingredients. Look for companies that prioritize transparency, provide detailed information about their sourcing practices, and use high-quality, human-grade ingredients. Certifications and standards. Certifications such as the Animal Welfare Approved or USDA Organic can be indicative of ethical sourcing practices. These certifications ensure that specific standards related to animal welfare, environmental impact, and ingredient quality are met. Local and sustainable sourcing. Whenever possible, choose pet food brands that emphasize local and sustainable sourcing. This not only supports local farmers and reduces the carbon footprint associated with transportation but also promotes transparency in the sourcing process. Contacting manufacturers. Don't hesitate to reach out directly to pet food manufacturers. Inquiring about their sourcing practices, animal welfare standards, and commitment to sustainability can provide valuable insights into the company's ethical stance. Online reviews and communities. Utilize online platforms, forums, and social media communities where pet owners share their experiences and recommendations. Reviews from fellow dog owners can offer insights into the efficacy and ethics of different pet food brands. Home cooking and raw feeding. Consider preparing your dog's meals at home using ethically sourced raw ingredients. This approach gives you direct control over the sourcing of each component, ensuring that your dog's diet aligns with your ethical standards. Consulting with veterinarians and nutritionists. Seek guidance from veterinarians or canine nutritionists who specialize in raw or homemade diets. They can provide tailored advice on ethically sourced ingredients that meet your dog's nutritional requirements. The importance of ethical sourcing for dog food. Animal welfare. Ethically sourced raw ingredients prioritize the humane treatment of animals throughout the supply chain. This includes considerations such as free-range farming, access to natural habitats, and adherence to animal welfare standards. Environmental sustainability. Sustainable sourcing practices aim to minimize the environmental impact of pet food production. This involves choosing ingredients that are produced with minimal ecological footprint, supporting biodiversity, and avoiding practices that contribute to deforestation or other environmental concerns. Health and nutrition. Ethical sourcing is not only about the treatment of animals but also about the nutritional quality of the ingredients. Choosing high-quality, minimally processed ingredients can contribute to better overall health and well-being for dogs. Supporting responsible practices. By choosing ethically sourced dog food, pet owners can actively support companies and practices that align with their values. This consumer-driven approach encourages the pet food industry to prioritize ethical considerations in sourcing and production. Conclusion. In conclusion, finding ethically sourced raw ingredients for your dog involves a combination of research, careful consideration, and a commitment to supporting responsible practices. As pet owners become increasingly conscientious about the ethical implications of their choices, the demand for transparent sourcing in the pet food industry is likely to grow. By navigating the challenges and implementing the strategies outlined in this essay, dog owners can make informed decisions that prioritize the well-being of their pets, contribute to sustainable practices, and support ethical standards throughout the pet food supply chain. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe button and share.